Welcome back to the World Cup. Australia, Pakistan, first versus second. Should be a cracker. Australia have won the toss. This time, I reckon we're going to bowl first. The conditions look good for that, and I think it will pay dividends. Jeez, maybe not the wisest choice to bowl first. You can see Pakistan 2 for 255 at the end of the 41st over there. Run rate just 6.2. But I feel like they're going to be on track for a 350 score, given they are only the 2 wickets down. Some seriously good top order batting has put them in this position. And we're really going to need to either bat really well. Well, actually, we are going to need to bat really well, or bowl nicely in the back end of this innings. That's nice. But my whole protection is there on the offside. So, unless that goes over them with a 6, I thought I had it covered. And that's the longer boundary where I'm bowling to. And that's 6 again. Well. Okay, so maybe the short boundary there was on the offside? It's hard to tell. Nathan Ellis gets a wicket as we come back on. The one with the stand split, so this one. This is the long boundary. So I was correct in trying to force Bubba to hit to the offside. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it goes to the leg side and it's straight to the fielder. Marnus Labuschagne takes the catch. 2 big wickets in 2 overs for the Aussies. Nathan Ellis got the first to break the partnership. And Bubba Azam has hit this beautifully to Marnus Labuschagne. Did not have to move. Oh, they want one here. They're going to get it, I think. Not quick enough. And Australia just doing a little bit here to peg this scoreline back. Just the 1 run from this over and a wicket. 4 for 283 and a great over. That really was. 6 overs to come. And you can see the seamers are pretty much bowled out. Richardson, Green and Ellis have bowled 8 and 9 between them. We've only got 4 overs left. 6 overs left, sorry. So there's still going to need to be another 3 overs of spin somewhere in there. And this is the problem with what we've said with our lineup here that's a bit unbalanced. Underneath me, you can see there's Jai Richardson. So you can see that the seamers are still bowling the 30 overs. But we've got 4 other bowlers there who need to make up the remaining 20 overs. I'm one of those. And I'll obviously do my best here to keep it tidy after what was a pretty good over just before. I feel like it's impossible to get a stumping in this game because the computer always get back quick enough. So I don't even know what the point of it is. Like, what's the point of them coming out of the crease, because it's never going to be out. I've got a lot of fielders on the offside here, but the offside is the short boundary. Oh, that's an outside edge. Shouldn't be a boundary, though. There should only be 1, maybe 2. Could be a run out. Run him out. Yes! Indirectly caused the wicket. A figure goes up. Shaquille out for 9. He's actually walking towards the pitch there. A bit strange. And Rizwan walking away from the pitch, but he is the new batsman in. This has been another good over. 2 runs and a wicket coming from it. 5 for 293. Okay, so shut up, Khan. Accelerating the rate. Comes down the wicket, hits it for 6. And gee, they're still looking like they could potentially get 350. I mean, I know they would need another little bit of runs. That could be out. Oh, wasn't out, but saved on the boundary, worth 2. Oh, gets that fine. That'll be 4. A head scratcher of an over. 15 coming from it with a ball to come. Bowled him. Round his legs. 15 and a wicket from the over. So pitching inside. He's moved all the way around and played it a little bit early. Shut up, Khan, out for 32. It's 6 for 324. Last over went for 7. I will be bowling the final over, given I have had some success in my last spell here. And what will Pakistan end up with? Anything below 350 is probably good. With Rizwan. Why is Rizwan so far down the order? That's strange.
Waiting.
And obviously Shaheen Shah Freedy at the other end. Sorry guys, I don't make the lineups. They're all computer generated.
Yeah.
It's an edge, and oh, it's through. Who was that fielding? Probably not the worst result for us because it gets a Freedy on strike.
Yep.
And he'll want to hit to the long boundary there, which is to his leg side. Gets a single. Not a lot of confidence.
Yep.
Oh, that's a miss hit. That'll be one. So they definitely won't get to 250. Shaheen will be on strike for the last ball.
Wait.
That's what they will end with. 340. The end of 50 overs. Pretty good target. Competitive to say the least. Now last game we batted at 3. Because this chase is a bit more difficult, I feel like 5 is the right place to be batting. So I think that's where we're going to sit in this game. And I'm going to put Cameron Green up after me. Because I feel like he's built for this game. Kuhneman's also in this side. Alright, where will we come in with the bat? At 3 for 107. So there's so much work to do because no one in our top order has really pressed on with a big score. Still need 240 from the last 20 overs. Sorry, last 30 overs. That's a single. And we're in great form coming into this game, obviously off the back of an 80 and 100 and a 50. Like, this World Cup has been the pinnacle of our ODI batting, which has been very, very good. Oh, an outside edge, it's dropped. Gee whiz. That's a missed opportunity early for the Pakistanis. It was fast and it was low, so it was certainly a chance. Oh. Hasnain bowling pretty good here.
Waiting.
Doesn't get it away. Just 2 from that over, 3 for 116. Now there was a patch in the last innings where I didn't hit a lot of boundaries. I hit a lot of singles and 2s. Or a lot of singles.
Yep.
But that was after getting off to a flyer with the bat. So I just wonder if it's worth having that period maybe earlier on in this innings because I'm not quite finding the middle of the bat in the first 6 deliveries. Shaheen Shah Freedy comes on. The required rate is up to 8.4. And this is going to be a difficult task. There's actually a big gap on the leg side. So if he goes short again and you can pull it, it's 4. Wow, that is good bowling. So it is the short boundary to the leg side. So that's why we're going to try and hit it there. And that will be 4. Short, pulled. Back to the boundary. Short again, pulled again, 4 again. This is where he cannot afford to be bowling, Shaheen. It's literally the only area that I am dominating at the moment, and that is just a strong pull shot.
Yes.
This is going to go down the ground for 1. So I'll keep strike. 3 for 142. Oh, that is nicely played again. This time better timed than the last drive down the ground. Should be 2 more. So 23 overs to go. We still need a further, probably close to 200 runs. Required rate 8.43.
Yep.
That's top edge, that's 4. Lucky there for Jimmy Pearson. That's the thing, if we're going to play aggressive cricket, we're going to be expecting to get a little bit of luck.
Yep.
Same thing. This time it might go all the way for 6. No, 1 bounce again to the boundary. Maybe 2 bounces this time.
Yep.
Back past the bowler for a quick single. Nicely done. So early luck in the over, and already we've got our 9 runs for the over, which is all we needed. So now, anything we get here is a bonus. The short boundary is to the leg side. Swing and a miss. Shadab Khan in with the ball.
Yes.
Just going to take this opportunity. Gee, that was a great shot. Powerfully timed. Just the single. 50 partnership for these 2. I've only hit the 21 runs from it. Jimmy Pearson obviously doing majority of the work. He is the in batsman at the moment, 82 from 96. Having a cracker of an innings. That could be out. But it's just the 1 instead. Into the gap. Could get 2 here. We could get 2 here. Come on, Pearson. You got that. Nice. Nice. And you guys think I'm going to run people out. Not today. Harris Ralph, he's bowled 5 overs, 1 for 24.
Yes.
Oh, beat him. Oh, again, another one. This game is very evenly poised. Who's that bringing us the drinks? Caleb Jewell. He would be not a bad inclusion of this side. 20 overs left. It's a 20-20 game now.
Yes.
We need 165 or something. That's 4. How much
Why, yes.
importance will the reverse sweep have? That is well fielded. Maybe anticipated it a little bit better this time around. Saved the boundary.
Yep.
And again, they've covered off my third man area. I have probably not hit it into the gaps as effectively as I would have liked, but they've certainly covered it off a bit better with how they've been fielding. And maybe they've identified it as one of my areas of choice. That's a big shot. And it is all the way. That is the longest boundary, I think, out there. Sometimes you just got to identify when the shot is on to hit, because the short boundary is there. And they've got the short square gully and the short third, knowing I love the reverse sweep.
Yes.
And that's pushed through the gap to a slightly shorter part of the boundary, but it'll still only be the 2. And this is a very valuable partnership, and it could be the partnership that gives us the resultant victory if we are to go on and win this game.
Yep.
Oh, that's in the gap. That should be 4. Timed perfectly. Certainly this World Cup has brought out my best gameplay in a cricket era. That is a single from an inside edge. Very lucky. So we've now been dropped on 1 and an inside edge on 42. Or we dropped on 0. I can't remember. It was very early on in the innings.
Yes.
It's away. And it is saved on the rope. We want 3. We are going to get it. That is great running, Cam Green, because they've gone to the wrong end. And we have clearly, in that last over, lost our man, Jimmy Pearson, out for 97. So finally he departed. Cameron Green up the order over Sam Harper. He has done a lot of bowling as well today, so he might not be as effective. But I'm backing him in. It's about 150 from the next 16 overs.
Yep.
So the rate is climbing towards 10. It is climbing towards 10.
Catch it.
Oh, bang, 4. That's the one thing I think if Afridi's going to pitch it outside the off stump and leave the fielders up, I'm going to be able to have that chance to go over the top. That's 50. 6 4s and a 6. Just 32 balls to get there. Full toss. Dispatched. 4 more.
Yes.
I mean, we need overs like this. Really. Oh, there's 2 in that, Cameron. Look at that. Look at that. Just catching the Pakistan fielders off guard for a moment. You can see here's my 56 from 34 balls. There's just not been many dots. There's been lots of singles in there. There's been a 2, a 3, a few 4s, and a 6. But just no dots is why we get it in 34 deliveries. Oh, it's full, it's high, and I think it's all the way. I've just seemingly worked out how to hit it for 6 again. It's a huge shot. It really is. And it has proven how effective I've been today. Oof. There's a dot ball. Edged. I was a little bit early on that shot, just the 1. Cameron Green, just the 2 from 6 so far. I feel like he will build into his innings. As Afridi looks like he's on the verge of bowling no balls, because you can see his stamina there.
Yes.
It's very low. Generally, when the bowlers do that, they start to bowl no balls. So you can see the situation, 123
Yep.
from 80. Down the bottom there is what is required for an Australian victory. And you'd have to say, if I'm in, we're in the box seat. If I get out, we're screwed. I mean, we're not screwed, but, you know, Pakistan would be in the box seat. This is a tight single. Cameron Green gets there. Gee, just 1 from the over for Cameron Green. He's 5 from 16. Maybe not the wisest choice to bring him up the order. It should be 4 to finish the over. So 5 from it. It's just time to perfection. The rate's still just below 10 and over. It is at 9.8, I think it is. Cut away. And 4. 73 from 43. 102 needed from 63. No run. No run there. Oh, gee, that got awfully close to the stumps. Alright, we're into the final 10 overs. 5 fielders can be out. The final power play. Australia need 10 runs and over to tie the game up. They need 10.1 runs and over to win the game. Or reverse sweep maybe the option here. And it is. It's 4. 50 partnership between me and Cam Green. Alright, so we've got the boundary. Maybe just take some singles. MISC hit that. Could be 2. Could be 2. Is 2.
Yes.
That's an outside edge. And it beats the fielder. This could go all the way to the boundary. It's a short one down there, and it is. It's 4 runs. Gee, that's a shocker. That's already up to 10 from the over, and I don't think there's been much involved in doing it. I get the single, which gives Cam Green 1 delivery to face. I'd really love him to do a bit more, but obviously I'm hogging the strike a little bit at the moment. Shaheen Shafridi back on to bowl. We know that he is on the verge of bowler noise. We feel it. Gee, that was a great throw. Just getting home in the end. Alright, what does Cameron Green have for us? We're into that final power play. You feel like this is where risks get taken. Oh, that's a wide.
Yes.
Oh, Cammy. Has he got it all? He has. All the way for 6. Is what you want to see from Cameron Green. Just goes high. It is one of the shorter boundaries down there. And he gets it all the way. Oh no, that's the longer boundary, I think. But maybe the shorter one at this end. Oh, couldn't get that through. Goes for it again. This might not be the connection he was looking for. It's caught, but over the road for 6 again. Wow, that's a big moment again for the Cameron Green. He's already hit 2 sixes this over. And now a single to get him off strike. A very nicely played little couple of balls. And Australia well and truly in the box seat. You think, anyway. Edged into the ground to the keeper. That's another missed opportunity, perhaps. 69 from 41. It's what the Australians need. It's still game evenly poised. Another edge that does not carry. Jeez. I might have to go big. It's a good ball. That is a good ball. No, it's off the pad. Probably a leg by. Through for 1. So Cameron Green has really come to the party now. 40 from 33. Oh, and the required rate is 10. Off the last 6. So we have been going at 10 and over for the last 4 overs. That could be out. Could also be 4. There was a lot of concern when I hit that shot. Again, I've thought, right call here to bring Cameron Green up the order. I know we maybe said it was a wrong call earlier on, but now that he's worked his way into his innings, he's been far more effective. And we still have Sam Harper to come in next, should we lose a wicket of either myself or of Cameron Green. Oh, slower ball, outside off. So the rate has finally gone below 10, thanks to Cameron Green's
Yes.
last over being very nice again. We'll get to here. So I move to 94. And the slower pace here of Shaquille just could be something that throws a little bit of a spanner in the works. Up to 95. Let's watch how Cameron Green approaches this particular over. Now there's 3 balls left in it. He's just 2 runs away from a half century. Shaquille bowling slow.
Yes.
Gets it over mid-wicket and 4. And that is 50 for Cam Green. It just looked like a push. Like he didn't even hit it that hard. And it's 4.
Yes.
And this likewise, just a little nudge to the onside for 1. Keeping that rate below 10. 39 from 25. Wonder who still has overs left for Pakistan. Oh, that is full and smashed to the fence. 35 from the last 4 overs. Just have a quick look at the Pakistan bowlers. Afri has 2. Hassan Ali has 3. So they could probably be the one. And Ralph has 2 left as well. So you just wonder which of those bowlers they're going to utilise for these final 4 overs. Hassan Ali is going to be one of them. 35 from 24 is the requirement. It's an outside edge. Blitzed away for 1. I'm also on 99 here. I could hit a 100 off 69 balls. Nice.
Yes.
If we can get this single. Oh, this is a risky one. And we've got it for the 100 off 69 balls. Which is really what I wanted to do. Big ton. Still job to be done. 33 from 21. Cameron Green, we know what he's got in store.
Yep.
Gets that away, just the single. Oh yes, it's up, it's over, it's a boundary. 28 from 19. The Australians are just keeping in touch with this game. It's gonna go to the last over.
Yes.
You would imagine, to say the least. There's 2 in this. Cameron Green comes back, gets that. 4 for 315. You can see the century almost entirely on the offside, given that's where the majority of the deliveries have been bowled. A few on the leg side as well. But this has been a cracking innings. 106 from 71. Okay, so they've gone against bowling Shaheen. He's been expensive. They've gone with Haris Rauf as the other bowler at the death.
Yes.
Green gets that away, just the 1. The rate is about 9. That could be 4. Has he got it square enough? He has. Because there was a deep third man, but it goes just square of the fielder. Oh, it's off the glove. Is there a 1 in that? There is. Pushing for a second. No, not to be. Australia, you'd think it's Australia's to lose from here. That's a nice dot. If you're Pakistan now, you need the wicket. More desperately than you did before. This could be another boundary. And it is. They're just not getting enough dots. 16 from 13. It's almost becoming elementary from here.
Yes.
Oh, that is past. Mid on, mid off. And it finds the rope. It's a runner ball needed from the last 2 overs. Since here we were thinking this is going to go down to the final over. But we could get it done now. Oh, that's a wide. Mid-wicket's a short boundary, I think. Oh, I've mishit it completely. And I'm out. That's probably why I haven't played too many shots in that zone today. A complete mishit straight to mid-wicket. And I'm out for 111. Not happy with that result. Sam Harper, of course, the new man in. Still going to get past Cam Green as well, but Harper hits a boundary on his first ball. Australia back in the box seat. If they weren't already, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, gets it away. Can they get the quick single? They can. Cameron Green will be on strike. 6 to win. Oh, it's a nice dot. Full and wide, the Yorker. And that was full and straight. It won't be a boundary. They want a second run. They will settle for a single. Gets that away, but it's to the man in the deep. Harper will be on strike straight in. 4 from the final over to win. Oh, it's overthrows. It's finished. It's finished. That is it. Wow. Wow. Gee, you would not have thought that would have been how this game ends. With an overthrow, the keeper just watching it sail past, and Australia with a strong win against Pakistan. They win the battle of the 2 undefeated teams with a nice 5-wicket result. I think we can win this World Cup, everyone. There was the wicket that I got out on. The first false shot I'd played in a long time. Remember, dropped on 1. But it's a 5-wicket win for Australia. 111 runs. I think that's my top score this World Cup. And a 2 for 42. It's a 5-wicket win. And a great result again for Australia. The bowlers, as you can see there, doing a nice job. And for Pakistan, who else did we have? Jimmy Pearson also a great knock. 97 runs there. But Cameron Green, very elite as well with his 65 from 46. I am the leading player of the series in terms of rating points. And I am the top, or second highest run scorer. And I'm the highest wicket-taking player for Australia as well, with 7 wickets at an average of 23. And with the bat, obviously averaging 97.5 with 90 runs scored across the 4 games so far, or 390 runs scored across the 4 games so far. So that will do us for this video, everyone. Australia and Sri Lanka will be playing in the World Cup in the next match, as Australia look to go to 5-0, Sri Lanka 1-3 at this current point in the World Cup. Let's see who else is in there. England starting to make a bit of a move. They've won their last game to put them closer towards Afghanistan, who've just taken an L. And there's this World Cup very much up for grabs still to who makes that Final 4. India only playing the 2 games so far, so they've got a couple in hand over South Africa, who are 2-2. Afghanistan and England both 2-1 with similar net run rates. Bangladesh also with a couple of wins, but a bad net run rate. India dead even on their wins and losses. And New Zealand 0-3, but still a chance if they win most of their remaining encounters. So still anyone's World Cup really, but we're putting ourselves in the best position to qualify. You probably need 6 wins, I think, to qualify for those semi-finals. But there's still plenty of time to go. We will face Sri Lanka in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.